Sio Vitale, trained by six-time world champion Jason Suddy. A big unit, 116.3 kilos, 24.9 is the record. 12 knockouts for Vitale, who hails from South Auckland. Pieter Cronje from the Sting Gym. 102.8 kilos, 13-2. A very good record on Pieter Cronje.
Pieter Cronje, formerly from South Africa, now based in Perth.
RJ's ready. Seconds out, round one.
Michael Chavello, Mark the Hammer Castanini with you. Sio Vitale in the all black. Cronje in the dark navy and red. Vitale, who also had a shake at the K1 New Zealand scene many years ago, opened up like a house on fire with that overhand right. And he's trying to knock out Cronje early here. Catches the kicking leg, tries to sweep out the support leg. Not permitted once again under these rules, and Ignatius Missilides warns.
Well, judges for this bout, there's Akari, Lucy Tui and Mark Corrie. Centre referee Ignatius Missilides once again.
Good low check. Outside thigh kick from Sio Vitale.
Well, the boys from Sting Gym have said look out for Cronje because he's their hot prospect. In turn, he's going to have his work cut out for him against Sio Vitale. Michael, we've seen Sio lots, and he's a good technical heavyweight, isn't he?
A lot of power. Cronje's going to use his height and reach advantage. He hasn't done so thus far. Needs to fire out the front kick, sit behind the jab, and just keep Sio Vitale in range, because where Sio wants to be is on the inside, with those pulverizing hands bombing the body, then going up to the head of Cronje.
Well, speaking of classy heavyweights, Ray Demachki is fighting right here on April 18th on the next promotion at Dandenong. So keep an eye out, Ray Demachki. He's the ISKA East Coast Super Heavyweight Champ, and a very, very popular fighter indeed, Demachki, and explosive powerhouse, back after an injury. So April 18th, lock that one away. And another promotion right here at Dandenong Basketball Stadium.
Oh, Vitale cracks the leg kick using that 14-kilo weight advantage. Cronje goes upstairs. Overhand right from Vitale. Cronje nice and quick on that lead leg. Vitale again wades in with the overhand right. He couldn't have a better cornerman than Jason Suddy with him, Sio Vitale. Round kick from Cronje, nicely done to the upper right rib cage.
Jeez, he drops his guard dangerously low. And I'd like to see Cronje just keeping his hands up, especially against the big hitters like Vitale. Always letting him really go on the inside, Cronje.
Sticky jab between the eyes there from Cronje.
South African, Michael, of course, some great South African fighters, likes of Mike Bernardo.
Mike Bernardo, Franz Botha.
Very understated, I suppose, kickboxing and Muay Thai country, but geez, they produce some tough fighters, the South Africans.
Lawrence Tievelman's another one, K1 Max fighter, end of the round. Good opening for Sio Vitale, first minute and a half or so, but after that, Pieter Cronje seemed to negate and really pick up the tempo. Took him a while to wake up here tonight, Pieter Cronje, Hammer.
Well, after getting a couple of those put on the chin, he certainly woke him up. And there's nothing like a big right hand, left hook on your jawline to make you rise to the occasion, keep your hands up and fire right up, and that's exactly what Cronje did, and he's going to have to against Sio Vitale, real powerhouse fighter, and certainly one of the favourites in this lineup.
Round two.
Second round, 3, the winner to take on Andre Baker in semi-final number 1. Trade of leg kicks. Steps across to the back leg to Sio Vitale. Big overhand right. The second one caught him on the chin. Just needed to turn the knuckles through a little more, Sio. But I am impressed by the work rate of these two big men here in this fight.
Yeah, they're certainly throwing down now Sio looking to be, I think he's really given Cronje his best shots, and he's probably wondering what sort of a game plan he has to employ here to make something pay some dividends for him, Vitale. In turn, Cronje now starting to be the walk-up and push the pace, and he's got Sio a little bit on the back foot.
Just expelling centering. Cronje is one of those fighters who can really break your heart if you Sio Vitale, because like the Hammer said, you throw everything at him. You give him the big headache makers, you tag him on the jawline, and he still keeps coming forward. He's not hard to drop. Vitale thought about a spinning back fist. On the second attempt, he does it. Was caught on the double forearms. Cronje with the jab. Want to see him sling the legs underneath, and he does just that, the big South African. Checks the low kick, does Vitale. Scoots off to his left. It's Cronje on the front foot now. And you can see the momentum going the way of Pieter Cronje. His confidence is building as the seconds tick through in this bout.
Certainly first round, you've got to give it to Vitale. Second round is looking to be Cronje now, as Vitale's starting to slow, and perhaps his conditioning hasn't been there because he's looking to be blowing pretty hard.
Beautiful counter jab up the centre corridor. And Nash Misilides wipes off the gloves. Maybe a little cut on the cheek there of Sio Vitale. As he wades in with the left hand, gets countered with a beautiful hook from Cronje. Side kick from Cronje. That jab was to the jugular.
That's a real old school technique, that one. After you throw the round kick, if your legs position sidewards, shoot the side kick out. It's your insurance policy side kick.
Used to be the old Steve super kick Vic specialty, Hammer.
Oh, certainly.
You can see a little bit of their mustard has gone. A bit of the starch has disappeared from the punches here of Sio Vitale.
I'll tell you what, though, Cronje really drops his hands. And perhaps Sio hasn't got the power to take Cronje out, but if he was fighting someone who was 100% filled with energy in the second round, he could be in a bit of bother. Vitale showing good dimension of technique, going down to the body as well with that straight body shot.
Spinning back fist has been a popular technique here so far. Vitale's thrown 3 in this fight. We saw Clay Olamatungi throw 2 or 3 in the quarterfinal number 1. Bit around there for Pieter Cronje. I'd have it 1 round apiece after 2. The deciding round about to happen, Hammer.
Well, it's a close one, and Cronje certainly looking to be the more conditioned of the two, or the better conditioned of the two. And he's got the military flat top happening, and looking very fit and focused. It's like a Marine on the job, isn't he?
Speaking of, if you are fit and focused and you're female, Hammer's Gym is having trials for Master Toddy's Tough Girls, a reality TV series in the United States. We are having the Aussie editions at Hammer's Gym. Go to hammersgym.com.au for more details. It'll be held February 27. Check it out. Round 3, third and final. Still anyone's fight for the taking. Spinning hook kick there from Cronje. Outside leg kick. The hands dangerously low on Cronje, but Vitale just hasn't been able to capitalise.
I think Vitale's been surprised at the resolve and the real aggression of Cronje. He's landed some cracking shots on Cronje, and the big fella just keeps walking forward.
Outside thigh kick from Vitale. That said, I'm impressed by the work rate of Sio Vitale. He hasn't slowed down. He continues to throw with both the hands and the legs. He hasn't been too lazy. And don't forget, he's carrying more than 116 kilos.
It's more than your luggage when you head overseas, boys.
Almost.
Or coming back with your souvenirs, of which you bring me none.
Vitale checks the low kick. Cronje just punishes him against the ropes. Vitale's got to get off the ropes here, or else Cronje will just tee off at him like a golf course. No mustard behind the right hand from Vitale, and now Sio has really slowed down. This is the time for Pieter Cronje to capitalise.
I'll tell you what, I get the feeling that it's just Sio Vitale's fitness that is going to perhaps make him a victim here. If he had the fitness, if he had the stamina, he would certainly be able to match it technically with Cronje. But Cronje is well conditioned, well prepared for this. and he's certainly putting down some good solid technique, and he's the more aggressive of the two on the front foot now, pushing Vitale into the corner and into the ropes.
Vitale, the second heaviest man in this lineup, by only 600 grams. Felice Lemieux has him by 600 grams.
Oh, short left hook from Vitale landing.
Uppercut from Vitale. Cronje just cracks away to that lead hamstring and throws him to the canvas like a rag doll. And you can see the slow pick up onto his feet there for Sio Vitale. Breathing heavily out of his mouth. Spinning back fist with telegraph. He almost spun himself around like a top.
He needs to just look and appear to be a lot tidier, Vitale, because if he looks to be gassed and he looks to be beaten, that's exactly the perception he'll give to the judges. And even though he's put some good scoring down on this one, now it's Cronje finishing hard.
Vitale opened up the fight at a sprint, but Pieter Cronje has run a marathon. And now he is steaming towards the finish line, tagging Sio Vitale with some very calculated hands. And that's the end of the third and final round. It's going down to the judges again, Hammer.
Well, what a sensational third round that was. Sio Vitale all hard, calling him on. Started the round well, but Cronje, with a surgeon-like precision, just finished it so well. Again, Vitale looking tired, getting caught with some low kicks, the jabs, the overhands, the chopping low kicks from Cronje, all paying big dividends. And towards the end of the round, you'll get the feeling that the judges will give it to Cronje because of that impression that he left in their minds as he opened up on Vitale at the end of the round. Vitale calling him on, but it's a bit of bravado that's not going to get you the fight, especially when the punches are landing from your opponent. Again, the left hook from Cronje, the boy from Perth. Via South Africa, certainly done a fine job to finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we got the judges' scorecard. And now going into semi-final to face Andre Baker. You want to make unanimous decision. Red corner, Pieter Cronje.
Cronje is through. And folks, coming up after the break, Felice Lemieux and Paolo Lacaille.